this is Miss Susan. Today's episode about finding perimeter, lesson 11-2. And finding a perimeter means measuring the distance around any figure. And figure here means shape. So we will together learn how to measure all shape sides and to find the perimeter of any shape. Let's start.
How can you measure perimeter?
Hello again. I've been standing here looking at the shapes in the sand. Someone drew this shape in the sand. It looks like a triangle. Do you know what I'm wondering about now? Well, how can we find the perimeter of this triangle if we don't have grid paper? We need a different method to find the perimeter of the shape. Hey, I've got an idea. We can use a ruler to measure each side length. Come on, let's measure.
So the problem here that the figure here has no dimensions. In this case, I need to measure it myself with using a ruler or with the help of the ruler. So let's start to do it together.
Let's find the perimeter of the cover of a notebook. The perimeter is the distance around a shape. Let's unlock the problem.
So we have here a notebook.
First, estimate the perimeter of the cover of a notebook in inches. Here are some facts to help. A sheet of notebook paper is usually about 12 inches long. The top and bottom of the sheet of paper are usually not as long as the sides. Let's record our estimate.
So let's guess together. You don't know the dimension of this notebook. He said the dimension of its height is nearly 12. And the lower and bottom points or distance here should be smaller than its height. So it should be less than 12. So let's guess together. It's 8. So 8 plus 12, it will give me 20. Plus 8, it will be 28. Plus another 12, it will be 40. So is it 40?
The estimate for the perimeter of the notebook is 40 inches. Using what you know about a sheet of paper, the notebook has two sides that are about 12 inches. That's 24 inches. The top and the bottom of the notebook would have sides that are about 8 inches. That's 16 inches. 24 and 16 is 40, so the notebook has a perimeter that is about 40 inches. Next, let's use an inch ruler to measure the length of each side of the notebook cover to the nearest inch. Measure the first side of the notebook.
So, we need to move the ruler until the edge of the notebook. So, we will move it here until 0 will be on the edge exactly. So, here, can you read? It's 9. It's not 8, it's 9. So,
measure the second side of the notebook.
Okay, 0 is just on the edge of the notebook. So, if you read here the number, it will be 12.
Measure the third side of the notebook.
Also, we will move it here until we read the ending number. It will be 9. Again, 9.
Last, measure the fourth side of the notebook.
It's 12. And if you add them all together, all the sides, it will give you...
Now add the lengths of the sides we measured. What's 9 inches plus 12 inches plus 9 inches plus 12 inches?
9 plus 12, it will be 21. Plus 9, it will be 30. 30 plus 12, it will give you 42. So if you add them all together, all the sides together, it will give you 42 inches.
42 inches. So the perimeter of the notebook cover measured to the nearest inch is 42 inches. The estimate, 40 inches, is close but less than the actual measurement, 42 inches. Let's find the perimeter of this shape. Let's unlock the problem. We can use a centimeter ruler to find the length of each side. First, measure the bottom of the shape.
Okay, we put the 0 on the edge of the square. Then we read how many centimeters we will get. It's 5 centimeters.
The bottom is 5 centimeters long. Next, measure the left side.
Let's measure together. The 0 is on the edge, and then on the vertex, and then the ending edge or vertex will be on 5. So it is 5 again. And of course, you know the square has equal sides.
This side is 5 centimeters too. Now measure the top.
It should be also 5.
The top is also 5 centimeters. Now measure the right side.
Without measuring, it's 5.
The right side is 5 centimeters too. Each side of the shape is 5 centimeters long. Now add the lengths of the sides.
So let's count together. If you add all the sides all together, it will give you 5 plus 5 will be 10, plus 5, 15, plus 5, 20. So it's 20.
5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 20. So the perimeter of the shape is 20 centimeters. Use an inch ruler to find the perimeter of the pentagon. Think, how long is each side? Use the ruler to measure each side of the pentagon. Start with the bottom of the shape. Click to measure the bottom.
And also, what you need to know about pentagon, that pentagon is like square, has equal sides. So let's measure and check.
How many inches long is the first side? Type the answer and then click check.
It's just 1.
That's right. The first side is 1 inch. Now measure the second side. How many inches long is the second side? Type the answer.
We put the 0 on the vertex. Then the ending vertex is on 1. So it is 1 again.
That's correct. This side is 1 inch. Now measure the third side. How many inches long is the third side?
Again,
Type the
1.
answer. That's correct. This side is 1 inch. Now measure the fourth side. How many inches long is the fourth side?
1 inch.
Type the answer.
1 inch is on 0 and the other edge is on 1. So it is 1 again.
That's correct. This side is 1 inch. Now measure the fifth and final side.
It should be, without measuring, 1. Bravo.
How many
Because the
inches long is the fifth
pentagon
side? Type the answer.
Because the pentagon has 5 equal sides.
That's correct. This side is 1 inch. So what's the perimeter of the pentagon? Type the answer.
Add them together. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1 is 5 inches. And it's super duper easy.
Excellent. Each side of the pentagon is 1 inch long, so the perimeter of the pentagon is 5 inches. Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Okay, and let's save this for tomorrow. See you next lesson. Bye-bye.
Thanks for helping me find the perimeter of the triangle using a ruler. See you soon.